Alright, welcome back everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is the continuation of our Subnautica Chronicle. And we're gonna see if we can head back to the Degasi base. Timer started. Go. Okay. So, as per last episode, we're going for what I guess I would call a speed run here. We're operating under the assumption. Where's this place at? How come I don't have a... Hold on. I don't know why that unchecked. Okay, there we go. We're operating under an assumption that after a period of time, the hunter-predator aliens will zero in on our location. And so we want to be quick. It's kind of like, imagine infiltrating a base where you hit a tripwire, and at that point in time, I mean, I know this doesn't make strict sense, but just try to keep the concept. You then have a countdown timer before the alarm goes off and security responds. I think that's kind of what we're dealing with. Well, that's the assumption that I'm operating under, so we're going to try and get in and get out as quickly as possible. Okay, there's our friend right there. So they're going to begin tracking us from this point forward. Bearing in mind that light does attract these spider-like things that we're going to run into. So I kind of feel like our tripwire, our timer, so to speak, began as soon as we heard the sound of the hunter-predator jumping in. Okay, I know that they're going to see the light. Got around here. Pick up fluid analyzer. I don't need that. I don't need any of this stuff. What is that? An orange tablet.
New blueprint acquired.
Microscope. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Creature egg. I don't want that. There's nowhere else to go here. Okay, so he absolutely hates that I have this light on. Wants to eat that. Where else can I go? Do I have to enter in another area? Oh man, looking right at us. What's up, bud? Alright. Is there a way to enter into this tank? There. Okay, how do I get out of here? Turn those lights off. Okay. So this guy's essentially blind. If I don't have lights on, or can he see me? Is he tracking me right now? No, he doesn't see. Or either that, or he doesn't care that I'm here, as long as my lights aren't on. Nothing. Uh-oh. Can't get in there. How do I get into this bottom one? I haven't been into that yet. Is there anything in there? Look, there's something glowing. Yeah. Oh, man, there's a PDA in there, too. Can I get in through here? There we go. Okay. Swim charge fins.
New blueprint acquired.
Nothing to scan. I don't need another carry-all.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, he's attacking my sub. Oh, that might be the second hit that thing has taken. I can't lose my sub, guys. Alright, we're out. We're at 80%. Oh, boy. That was... That's a video game move. I would never have done that real life. I don't think. I did say I can't lose my sub. Oh, I have those creature beacons too. That would have worked. I don't think it'll work on the hunter predators, but would have worked on the spider thing. Okay, they're in pursuit. Want to change altitude. They don't seem to have a very good chance of hitting us with the their teleport thing if I am moving forward and upwards at the same time, which basically is a diagonal line. I think I am suspecting that they can shoot their teleport thing on an X and Y axes only. X and Y axis only. Either straight forward or straight up. Or whatever angle that they're facing, right? Like this. It's like our... That's traveling across one line, one axis. Whereas our sub's moving at a diagonal. So it's never on that one line. Hopefully that makes sense. Sometimes I wonder. I don't know if I'm speaking gibberish sometimes. But anyway, we're going to listen to this data download.
Please stop fighting and listen. We're sick.
What?
How? You've been coughing, right? Feeling itchy? Blisters?
Yeah.
The biometrics would have warned us if we were sick.
It's something new. It's not in the database.
Come on, then. What's it gonna do? Turn us inside out? Dissolve us into jelly?
It's an alien bacteria. It's everywhere. Every organism on this planet. It's altering our genetic code.
How are the creatures surviving if they're infected?
I don't know yet.
Want me to cut some of them open for you? Find out what makes them tick?
No.
Just tell me what you need, son. Materials, equipment.
Just... Can I have some quiet? I need some time to think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I just realized, guys, I've had my mic muted for a while. Okay, so basically what I was going over, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go over this all over again. When listening to that recording, I had two things occur to me. Number one, just speaking in general, not within the context of the game, but shouldn't the way that we analyze human DNA or blood work be because we know what normal human DNA and blood work looks like? You know, kind of like with a counterfeit dollar bill, the way that you can tell that you're looking at a counterfeit is because you've studied the original so well that even if a brand new scam and technique has shown up on the scene, you've studied the original so well that you spot there's a difference. And it doesn't matter if nobody's ever seen it before. You know there's something wrong because there's something different from the original. I thought that's how all this worked. So on the one hand, I'm thinking this might have been a plot hole. But then dipping back into the game and just forgoing that for right now, the thing that occurs to me is that they said that they couldn't spot, none of their equipment registered that they were sick because it's a brand new disease and it wasn't in their database. Well, we know that they crash landed here just 10 years ago. That's not like a century or two. It's not very long ago. And if they didn't have it in their equipment, how come we have it in ours? So that ours says we are infected. And it just has me thinking conspiracy theories like weapons technology and people knew about this stuff. It feels like Alien. Remember Alien? Okay, a lot of the audience probably hasn't even seen the original Alien. But originally, the very first Alien, the one done in the 1970s, Ripley and her crew were sent out by their company to investigate like this rogue signal that they'd come across. And when they found out what it was, their company was doing everything they could. And I think this actually, I don't really even remember Alien as well. Aliens, the sequel is the one that I remember really a lot better. But I believe in both cases, the company was doing everything they could to try and get a sample of that alien back to Earth because they knew they could make billions off of weapons tech. Are we having the same thing done to us by Altera? I don't know, but that is creepy as heck. Suspicious that just 10 years ago they don't register as sick because it's a new disease that nobody's ever seen on this uncharted planet. And so it's not in their database. And now all of a sudden we crash land on the same supposedly air quotes uncharted planet. And our equipment verifies that we are sick. So I was just kind of wondering about that. We have another PDA to listen to, though.
Margaret, Maida has boarded the habitat.
What are you so happy about, Maida?
Say, kid, I brought you something.
Is that a Leviathan outside?
Towed it home on the back of the sub.
You killed that thing?
It's still breathing. I was about to finish the job, but I can stay and chat if you'd like. No? Then make yourself useful and pass me that hardened blade.
Are you out of your mind? You brought that thing here? What if it's not as dead as it looks? What if others come?
You prefer it got curious and came of its own accord, or got messed up and dragged here?
When we get off this planet, I am going to drag you through every court in the damn Federation.
That's pretty funny. We aspire to be like Marguerite. I mean, she killed a Leviathan by herself. How did she do that? Okay. Well, how much time do we have left? Got 13 minutes. Let's go look at the other signal then. Beacon. This proposed, we can make that blue because I think I got everything out there. And we'll go to this CTO use Lifepod. The scumbag that broke chain of command. And Keen was just weak-kneed enough to go with her on it. Okay.
All systems online.
We better save it. What do you guys think the likelihood is that we run into something truly nasty out there? What am I doing? I need to eat. Okay. Let's go over here. Well, up off the 2 titanium, and then go to the overflow locker, drop off the hat. Here we can put this, I guess. Grab alien stuff. Alien stuff goes with alien stuff. Alright, go this way. Oh, you know what? Do we have another med kit yet? Just in case.
All systems online.
Alright. Now, as I understand it from just kind of periphery reading around, because I really work hard not to have spoilers for myself, I only look things up if I feel like I'm kind of at a standstill, and I only try to look at the information I need. But as I understand it, we're about to run out of clues. And from there, it's going to be on us to look at the data that we have, I guess specifically on me, to look at the data that I have and start snooping around and looking for some of these alien facilities and stuff like that. 1,400 meters out from this thing. Did I have a data entry from her? Degasi survivors. Go to Aurora survivors. No. Keen's log. Second voice log. No. Captain's log. Drone log. Scanner room voice log.
The way I see it, no one's to blame here.
He gave me the wrong coordinates.
She didn't give me clear instruction. Okay, I'll rephrase. You've been equally incompetent. Now, we've We've lost time, but we're closer to the planet. So if the Degasi's out there, the scans should pick it up.
Why are we
Oh,
even
that's
helping
right.
the Mongolians? They're the competition.
So we're still in orbit here.
Like having fuel in the tanks? Thank the Mongolians. We run the scans, we show them we didn't find anything, and we say thanks for the free dinner. Clear? Sir, there's something odd on the surface scan here. Turn that recorder off.
What I might want to do eventually is put up a very small base here that consists of like a little X formation room that I can put a med kit and radio into and stuff, maybe a fabricator, and a scanner room, so I can scan all out in this direction. Okay, we're going into deep ocean. Oh, these are the floating islands, aren't they? Bone sharks. Man, look at the... Oh! That stuff. That was... I think that's blood vine. That's really, really thick blood vine. And this is all blood vine too, I believe. Ah, doggone it. Okay. Where's he at? There he is. It's over on its side.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ah! Whoa! Oh, man! Forward plus elevation. So I would need power, though. I could put it up here. Should be able to get... I don't know if these bone sharks would do damage to it, though. Maybe I could put it a little further back, right here. And I would need what do you call them? Solar panels. Stick it right on top of that. We should listen to the PDA. Lifepod 2 Chief Technical Officer use voice log T plus 2 minutes.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
So that must have been before she reached Keene? Or was that Keene that we heard? The background, I'm not sure. I thought that might have been her co-worker, like from the voice logs we got from the Aurora. But that sounded like a message from when she exited the Aurora on her Lifepod before she got to the island. Uh-oh. What are you doing now?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. I think that should have done it. There we go. Okay. Well, I think, guys, that off screen, I'm gonna build that other scanner room on the other side of the safe shallows so that we effectively have, if you can imagine this is the map, we'll have the safe shallows right here represented by the Lifepod. We'll have where we're at. I don't know if I'm getting this geographically correct, but we'll have where we're at. And then we'll have the other side, the red grass plains on the other side mapped. And hopefully we're able to see off. I believe we can. I know we can over here. We can see into the next biome. And this one should also stretch into its next biome, which I believe is the mushroom forest. So that's the plan. And I have a feeling we're at the end of our clues. So I probably also need to take a look at my data, and in the next episode I'll tell you what I've decided to do. Do we have another thing? Oh, indigenous life forms. I'm probably going to go over the alien data. Then I'll break that plan down for you guys when I see you next. So until then, I am Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel, guys. I hope you like it. I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.